Hey, what's up guys, the I'm Dead here, bringing you guys another bombastic video, and today I actually want to talk about Smurfs and how to beat them. Lately I've been playing against a lot of Smurfs, and I understood that they are beatable. And the first thing you need to do if you want to beat Smurfs, you have to understand that they are just normal human beings. They're not superhumans, they are beatable, they just play Counter-Strike. They just play it a little better than you. And yes, smurfing is unfair towards lower ranked people, and smurfing is very, very annoying. But if you want to have a chance to beat Smurfs, you need to do a couple things. First off, you need to have a very, very good communication. Without a communication, you probably won't be able to defeat a Smurf. Just because Smurf probably knows the game better than you. He probably has better game sense and a better aim. And to beat him, you probably need teamwork. And you can't really do teamwork if you have absolutely no communication. So if your team doesn't communicate, if your team speaks a different language, you probably won't have a chance to beat a Smurf, unless all of your teammates have incredible aims. Basically, once you have understood that Smurfs are beatable, you've understood that you need communication, you want to figure out a way how to beat a Smurf. And this, by no means, guarantees that you will win the game. It doesn't even guarantee that the game will be close, it just guarantees that you will have a chance against a Smurf. And basically you want to figure out a way how to beat him. For example, he's playing on city side. You want to figure out on which bomb side he plays. Does he consistently play on one bomb side? Does he push one particular area every round? What are his habits? You want to figure all of that out. And once you've done your research, once you have the information, you want to figure out a strategy how to beat him. You don't really want to face him in 1v1 situations. You don't really want to go into 1v1 gunfights. For example, if he plays on A bomb site, you want to try to take the B bomb site, try to isolate the Smurf and make him play retake. Because that way, in retake scenarios, it will be a lot harder for him to actually get the win, to actually win the round. But what you need to look out for is that Smurf might change his position. Because if you get a few rounds on the B bomb site, he might as well just go B and tell someone else to go A. So because of that, you actually need to develop strategies. You actually need to do some basic strategy. You don't really just want to go and rush A or rush B. You want to execute some simple strategies. For example, maybe do a B split, which is probably not the most effective thing ever, but it might be something different from your usual rush A or rush B or go for picks. And maybe try to do some work with smokes. Try to throw smokes that benefit you and go for these creative strategies. Usually a team will have an in-game leader who calls strats, and I found myself, even in solo queue, that there is usually a person who knows basic strats. I'm usually not playing the role of an in-game leader, but when I'm playing with premates, there is usually a person who plays it. There's usually a person who calls strats. And whenever I'm solo queuing, most of the time there is also a person who communicates and calls strats. So maybe he will figure that out for you, but if he doesn't, try to do it at your own. Try to think of creative strategies on how to actually beat the Smurf. It's not easy, and as I said, it doesn't guarantee you a win, but it guarantees you a chance of winning. And because I've actually played against Smurfs a lot, like my every other game has a Smurf in the enemy team, which is pretty annoying though, but because I've played against Smurfs a lot, I beat them a lot as well. And I found out that Legendary Eagle to Legendary Eagle Master Smurfs are very good to learn from if you're a Master Guardian player. And they are not unbeatable. And it does feel very satisfying when you actually kill them. And I have even won a game against a Smurf who claimed he was supreme on the main account. But then again, he was carrying pretty hard, the rest of his team wasn't doing anything in particular, and his team was basically relying on him to win the game, and when that is the situation, it is possible to beat the Smurf. But when a Smurf is actually doing his best, he's trying hard, and he has an attitude of actually destroying the enemies, and if Smurf's teammates are getting kills as well, your chances will be a lot lower. But if you want to beat a Smurf, you have to go into every gunfight like you're already the winner. You have to have the confidence, and if you don't have the confidence, you won't have a chance of beating the Smurf. But then again, if you have the confidence and you lose the gunfights all the time, it will feel horrible. But it's the only way to actually beat a Smurf. Like, all of this is just some pretty fucking random rambling and all that shit, but I do want to say that if there's a huge difference between your rank and the Smurf's rank, the chances of beating him will probably be very low. Like, if you're a silver, like a silver 3, and you're playing against a legendary eagle, you probably won't beat him. But if you're a Master Guardian and you're playing against an eagle, it is possible to beat him. If you're a Nova playing against a Master Guardian, it is possible to beat him. But if the rank difference is incredibly huge, like Silver and Legendary Eagle, the chances of beating a Smurf will probably be close to non-existent. And Smurfs are very annoying, and it's pretty tough when you just go into a game and see a player with only a few hours on CSGO. There's really just two possibilities you can do: talk, communicate, execute strats, have the confidence and try to beat the Smurf, or lay down in your chair, buy the deagle and a scout every round and basically give up. It's up to you which one will you choose. But that's pretty much it for this video. For my last couple of videos, I've seen that I'm getting about 50 likes, so I'm thinking maybe we can get past 50 likes. Maybe we can hit 60 likes on this video. That would be absolutely huge. So please guys, click that like button. It would mean a lot to me if we can hit 60 likes on this video. But that's pretty much it for this video. It's been the Ballycount there. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.